Gary Cohn exited the White House stage right. I would imagine he took his own private jet back to LaGuardia Airport and not the Delta shuttle. But not before the markets took a dive over the last 2 days to express their displeasure. More to come tomorrow when we see the numbers. President Trump's announcement of the steel and aluminum tariffs seemed to be the bridge too far for this presidential advisor. After all, what good is a presidential advisor if the president doesn't take your advice? Cohen stood silently by when Trump sided with the white supremacists and neo-Nazis in Charlottesville. So I guess his conscience finally got the best of him, and he took off. When Trump took office, the GOP and his supporters had hoped and had counted on some of his highest level members of his team to keep the Trump train on the tracks. I don't know. In just the last 2 weeks, many of these individuals have exited this modern-day Greek tragedy, which is called the Trump White House. The king of chaos has lots on his plate, and he seems to like it that way. He thinks he can do it all himself. In fact, this first year, and it's really been a year, since President Trump has taken office, he has proven to be his own worst enemy, regularly stepping on the story of the week, alienating friends and cozying up with Putin, backing unspeakable candidates who cannot win, and they didn't, inviting a trade war with our friends, and on a personal front, humiliating his wife with his many past dalliances, including the Stormy Daniels lawsuit, demoting his son-in-law, Jared, and possibly his daughter, Ivanka, and doing all this while fending off the Mueller investigation with early morning tweet storms. The president said at his press conference with the Prime Minister of Sweden that everybody wants a piece of that Oval Office. Well, I've not heard truer words from the president. But I have to say, the question is, now that you got the whole thing, that whole Oval Office, how's it going for you, Mr. President? This is John Christopher Buell for Real Political News, Washington.